At it again, man. Hopefully Mbappe can score this time and we cash out, bro. This is my last time ever putting money on Mbappe and Vini again, bro.
They just needed 5 minutes in their corner. They got that. To sit in, as Guillaume saying, and then make a choice. Are they going to cling on as Mbappe and Vinicius Junior started to tick, or are they going to press and Pressiani get on ball?
Silva trying to get it back to Pavlidis. It was a clumsy old challenge, really, by Antonio Rudiger. Pavlidis was hurt by an earlier collision. Rudiger could have got that wrong.
It's just flagged for offside and flagged too late. Pavlidis really telling that it's good link-up play. They've looked better when those two have got close together.
Rudiger wins the ball here. Does he know what he's doing next?
He's not completely in control. Is that tackle?
That wasn't my question. Does he know what he's doing next?
Oh, I think he's made his point of what he did know. I won the ball. That's it.
India. Pavlidis has lived to tell the tale. Real have won 6 of the last 12 finals. Last season was the first since 2020 that they failed to reach at least the semis, beaten home and away by Arsenal in the last 8. They've lost to Manchester City and Liverpool in the competition this season. Plenty of English interest still to come, and Real Madrid can find their way into the last 16 again.
I just feel in the start of the game there was a real test in the press of Benfica. Sitting there, 4-2-3-1. Silva and Pavlidis are heading up, but there isn't that press now. They're just sitting in and waiting.
Goulet's having a stronger influence on the game. Carreras. Slightly challenged by Otamendi. Referee unimpressed with Carreras' fall.
Well, it's either a free kick or a booking. That's all it takes here. The referee. It's a booking, it's a dive, it's a yellow card, and he sees it as a dive. I'm not sure why he hasn't.
Yeah, there's no contact at all.
No. So it's a yellow card, straightforward.
And a yellow card would have taken Alvaro Carreras out of the second leg, but he has not been cautioned. Another slightly unconventional clearance from Antonio Rudiger. The duration of Arbelo's contract with Real Madrid is, I think, a mystery, but Xabi Alonso signed a 3-year contract and lasted 7 months. It's only a piece of paper. Prestiani, Dedic won't quite reach that. Carreras away as far as Pereira. Valverde. Is foul. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Oh my God! Oh! Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior! Oh my God! I'm gonna come! Ah! Oh! Oh! Oh my God! This have to be the most sexiest goals I've ever fucking seen, bro. Oh my God!
Benfica players are unhappy with his celebrations.
Whoa! At least he cashed me out, man. I'm not a Madrid fan, but wow!
Started to tick at the end of the first half, but we were not expecting this, and Benfica were just stepped inside. Dedic thought, well, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to get as close because I can't believe he's going to put something like that in. From the corner of the box, not even a look up. It's absolute perfection from Vinicius Junior. No look at the goal, knows where it is, knows where the space is. It's a wonder goal, it's a wonder strike, it gives them the lead.
31 Champions League goals. As I say, 2 of them in finals, another 4 in semi-finals. It's only his second Champions League goal this season. He's shown a yellow card for the celebration. Why?
The field. He's allowed to celebrate. He's allowed to enjoy his moment. Being pelted with lighters and other paraphernalia is not what you're expecting when you score a goal, but you are allowed to celebrate it.
This is his 9th Champions League game of the season. He's failed to score in 7 of them. The 5th or 6th against Monaco last month, but 21 Champions League goals in the previous 3 seasons. 31 in 77 games on the biggest stage in club football. I mean, there are all the moments like this in his young career. It does divide opinions, but there is no doubting whatsoever his talent. Alvaro Arbeloa was full of praise him at the weekend, calling one of the best players in the world. And when he's on it, when he's doing things like that, you cannot argue. I think there's a suggestion that there have been some racist comments here.
Now they being racist to him, bro. Not gonna lie, bro. I don't know why they keep being racist to Vinny, bro. I'm not even a Madrid fan, but y'all gotta chill out with that shit, bro. Only black people can be racist to Vinny. If you're not black, please stop being racist to Vinny, bro. Vinny is one of us. If you're not black, stop being fucking racist, bro. Stop being racist to Vinny. I can be racist to Vinny because I'm black. If you're not black, don't be racist to Vinny. I'm not a Madrid fan, but y'all gonna piss me off, bro.
That something had been said to him. He's not for the first time in his career, and he's always stood up for it. He said, I cannot accept this. Cameras are focusing on Prestiani. There was an altercation between the two.
Yeah, Prestiani was smiling at one stage, but it's the content of what he said which underpins the response that he's got to make to this. And Vinicius Jr. is pretty clear in his own mind that he heard something which was completely out of place in a football arena, or indeed any. Referee just taking some advice. The 2 captains there, Otamendi and Valverde, are being consulted. Prestiani being quizzed by his own teammate, Leandro Barrero.
This nigga was being racist to Vinny. If you're not black, you cannot be racist to Vinny. Only black people are allowed to be racist to Vinny. I can call Vinny a monkey because I'm a monkey too. We're both black. Stop being racist to Vinny if you're not black. Stop that shit. I'm not a Madrid fan, but you're gonna piss me off, bruh. Stop that shit. Only black people can be racist to Vinny, bro. We can be racist to each other. You niggas cannot be racist to Vinny because you're not black, bro.
It's a shame on all kinds of levels, but we just witnessed one of those moments, those magical moments that makes football at this level so compulsive, so exciting, so surprising, so thrilling. A piece of extraordinary skill by Vinicius Jr., which has resulted in a really important goal. And somewhere in the midst of the celebrations, something has been said to him which has just raised his temperature beyond boiling point. And he wants some action.
You see Valverde in there with his hand over his mouth as he talks, and to stop the cameras picking up. From there, Prestiani, when we saw him talking to Vinicius Junior, had his shirt over his mouth. Well, that's for similar reasons. You're reading what he's saying. He's fuming, isn't he? Has taken away from the standout moment of the game. A wonderful standout moment. It's difficult for the officials to manage this.
Y'all gotta stop that racist shit, bro.
About a societal issue here.
Like I said, if you ain't black, you cannot be racist, bro. Only black people can be racist to each other, bruh. Y'all gotta stop that racist shit, bro. Especially in football, because like, why? Like literally, why? All you have to do is shut up, bro. If you have anything to say, keep your mouth shut and say it later, bro. Like when you play and you say some racist shit, it's like you're not good, bro.
That's what Mbappe was saying. He's saying he's covering his face, so no one can read what he's saying.
I mean, the clock is still ticking in the corner of the screen, but the signal from the referee, obviously, all of its time will be taken off and played if we restart. And that is an if. I mean, this is an issue which a lot of people in the game believe can only be solved and stopped by more extreme action. Well, the source of this now is clear. Yeah. It is an assertion by Vinicius Junior that Gianluca Prestiani, the Argentine who turned 20 just a couple of weeks ago, has said from beneath his shirt an insult which is beyond the pale, which has racially insulted Vinicius Junior, which is an issue that has raised its particularly ugly head in football too many times for his liking now, too many times for his patience now.
I think they're gonna end the game, chat. He was being racist. He's a racist, chat. That's him. That's that guy. I think he told Vinny he's a monkey. If you're not black, you cannot call Vinicius a monkey. Only black people can call him a monkey, bro. I can call Vinny a monkey because I'm black. You know, if you're not black, don't call Vinny a monkey, bro. And also, why are you doing it in the middle of the game, bruh?
He's best off taking him off now. If you want to get this game finished, take him off the pitch, get him out of the way.
Yeah, the temperature out there now is clearly at a level where this could just boil over in a few seconds after a restart. There are Real Madrid players who just do not want to see Prestiani's face on the field. Well, I'm surprised Mourinho has not reacted.
We back at it again.
Well, we're underway again after a lengthy stoppage. And don't forget the clock in the corner of the screen. There's far more than half an hour to play. But keep your eye on this one now. Wow.
Focus, the level of concentration the likes of Vinicius Junior and Mbappe have to face now.
Carreras. Mbappe. Dedic clears. Mbappe gets it back from Carreras. Dedic away again. Valverde. Carreras. Mbappe. Goulet. It's Arda Goulet. Miscue by the Turkish international. But there are one or two who need to clear their heads out there.
Yeah, the game's taken on, despite the whistling, a very subdued air now, and there is over half an hour to play. As you say, Clive, that clock in the top corner means nothing now, and you're looking at it. It must be hard, really hard as a player, as a person, to stay focused in such a difficult scenario.
Carreras to Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Howson. Carreras. Just roll behind Vinicius Junior. He's just unable to get shoulder up on his way. I mean, part of the powder keg here is that Vinicius Junior and Prestiani are still on the same side of the field, almost in direct opposition. And Prestiani going towards Vinicius Junior there. Alexander-Arnold. Strong from Otamendi. Stronger from Camavinga.
That's incredible football sometimes, isn't it? A player can put in such a strong challenge and then fall over at just being touched. Otamendi did well to win the ball.
Not going to have to tell you when Vinicius Junior's got the ball.
Yeah.
Valverde thinks he's won a throw in here.
He enjoyed that, Valverde. Much part of his repertoire.
It's not for us to be judge and jury. We can't condemn what we don't know. We're not out there in the middle. Only a few around Vinicius Junior and Prestiani can know the exact content of what was said. Maybe nobody's absolutely certain, other than the two of them. But the reaction was so strong from Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Carreras. Couldn't link with Goulet. Guerrero has run into trouble. Big trouble. Mbappe. Goulet.
Mbappe just not trying to score today, bro. Mbappe want me to be hungry, bro. Mbappe forgetting that he's Mbappe, bro.
Strong challenge. Benfica feeling that they just can't get out their half right now. Need to see through these big moments.
Vinicius Junior against Araujo. Goal kick.
just feel that whilst they're still in the game, Benfica, the atmosphere that was there, that was supporting of them, has died away, and you hear the whistles, but it's very much a different atmosphere than the one that was there in the first half. You feel, along with that moment and the goal, a little bit of life has been sucked out the crowd here, and the game itself. It's very much in Real Madrid's gift to go on and score more here.
Germany. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold asking questions, it just wouldn't quite run for Goulet. Sudakov, number 10 for Benfica, preparing to come on, Ukrainian forward. I think you make a good point about the atmosphere now, Rob, because the heckling of the Real Madrid players is as shrill as the encouragement was for the Benfica players prior to the big incident. But you can't feed on
Mbappe, please, Mbappe. Oh, Mbappe. Ah, please, bro. Come on, bro. I have my money on you, please, Mbappe. Please score for me, bro, please. I'm not gonna eat, bro. Uh-oh.
Shelder up waiting. Real Madrid a little stretched here. Shelder up, deflected. Rudiger managed to get his head to it. Chouameni got his head to it. This is Dahl. Real Madrid have been very ordered for the most part either side of half-time. They just lost the shape a little bit there.
It's a red foray, and it was the pace of Silva that made the difference. Good hand from Courtois, really awkward.
Araujo, Dedic. Pull back to Rafa Silva. Pavlidis wouldn't fall for Shelder up. Howson did enough. Alexander-Arnold very confidently into the path of Valverde. Benfica have got plenty of cover. Mbappe to Arda Güler.
Why the fuck are they booing Mbappe and Vini? Because they black? I don't get it, bro.
Chouameni, Camavinga, Valverde.
Sudakov better go off for another warm-up. It's been a while since he's been stood down below us.
Carreras. Araujo has dealt with it after a fashion, but Carreras has found Vinicius Junior. This is where he scored from. Trying to lift it into Mbappe. Chouameni gets it back. Vinicius Junior.
Okay, Vini have 2 shots on target, so we're good now. We just need Mbappe to score 2 more goals.
Playing well and with confidence now.
Shoulder up. Still Sudakov waits. Araujo. Cross from Dedic. It's Prestiani. This wouldn't quite come down for him. Madrid's overall ball possessions up to 62%.
Go Mbappe. Oh, fucking hell, Mbappe.
Just for Benfica need to get Sudakov on first and foremost, but also a couple of attacks like they did just to lift the crowd, to deflect the atmosphere.
Cristiani. Pavlidis squeezing into the path of Rafa Silva. Chouameni emerges with it. Ardagula can set up a counter. Vinicius Junior. Guerrero is the makeshift right back. Vinicius Junior. Needed Trubin to intervene. It is a corner.
He's enjoying himself as the motivation is giving him. So confidence there, just to stab a shot goalwards. Go one way then the other. This was called to our save, and he's Pavlidis behind him. He's not quite sure where it's going or how it's getting there. He knows he has to do something.
Vinicius has won this corner. Carreras.
Please, Mbappe. Do something, Mbappe. I have my money on you, Mbappe. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga, bro? I'll be back, chat. Hey. Hi. 9770.
9. Just give me a minute. 9.
770.
770.
All right, thank you. Chat, I got some food, chat. Got some Popeyes. Yes, sir. Whoa.
To take a breather, reset. He's coming on the ball, driving forwards. Look to dictate, Sudakov out. And tucking in, brings a different angle.
Denic. Who's fell for Sudakov. Alexander-Arnold. Saw Vinicius Junior on the move. And so too did Otamendi. Stay deeper because that's Rios's part of the field.
Oh, he's way up. You can see him moving around as a number 10 very much. As part of the attack, he brings in energy there.
And a height.
Yeah.
Cristiani. Denic. sold out to short, ball hit the referee, so automatically be a bounce call. And then be a foul by Asnes on Chumani for that.
Real Madrid's turn just to take a breather, I feel. Subs changing impetus has just put them on back foot for a fraction of a second.
Never had a dislocated shoulder, thankfully, but I guess Rios has been able to do quite a lot of leg work in the last few weeks, even though he hasn't been part of the physical contact side of the training sessions. Barrero. Done. Here is Rios. Araujo. Well on the same wavelength as Cristiani. This season have come in the Champions League. Karabag in September and Bayer Leverkusen in November. They've won the last 6 games here. They beat Napoli before they beat Real Madrid 3 weeks ago.
Oh!
Treated with zero sympathy. Cristiani. Now, bowled over, was he? No. I think he's been shown a yellow card for a dive.
And the right call. It's dramatic. He gives himself up. Senna being held on the arm. Ball actually went off. I don't think it will be a penalty anyway, but the VAR got involved. But I think it's a good call from the Texio. Barely any contact. There's none for the legs, and that is as dramatic a fall as you'll get. Almost giving himself the yellow card with that.
He was so good against Real Madrid here 3 weeks ago. Aside from the obvious, he's left very little impact on tonight's game. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Truman kept him out this time.
It's been busy tonight. Some big saves, and this one's just under a little bit more pressure from Dedic. Might have made a fraction of difference, falling away is why he's dragged it in. A bit closer, but he was hoping for the same, wasn't he?
2 Ukrainians on the field now for Benfica. Who's done little training himself because of injury. Just making his way to Steven Cabral. January signing from a smaller Lisbon club. He was playing in the German third tier this time last year. And this is his first experience of the Champions League. The international will be heading for the World Cup finals in the summer. And more about that will be in the history of that football nation when they play Spain in their opening game in Atlanta. But Cristiani's night is over. And it's a return for Tony Lukabakio, Belgian international who hasn't played since breaking his left ankle on international duty in a World Cup qualified 3 months ago. But he's a player of some substance. Did Champions League experience, played at the last European Championship finals for his country. He will be a first choice for Mourinho if fully fit.
to play at moments of quality. Look at Bacchio, he plays wide on the right, so he's coming on. Be a straight swap, and Sudakov steps inside into the number 10 role. Cabral, just see the number 15 coming into shot from the left.
Here is Sidney Cabral. This is first contribution as a Champions League player. Not lacking for confidence.
He knows how to excite a crowd. Not sure what you're going to get.
He's a fullback by trade, but he's playing right up in an attacking role here.
Not sure defensive-wise he's quite got the discipline and the positioning yet. Certainly got the catching, attacking aspect to his game.
Given away by Chumani rather dangerously. Two coaches and the referee have had all kinds of issues to deal with tonight.
Looking at Arbeloa and yet to make a substitution himself. He must be happy with how the game's going, I think.
Didn't have an exact clock on the length of the stoppage. Carvetti certainly swung his arm there.
He's been pumped in the second half. He's enjoyed the physical aspects of it. He's a lucky boy there.
Rios in that deeper role now. Cabral and Ellen progress. Advantage play. Sudakov trying to keep things alive. Rudiger standing on ceremony.
You get the feeling that Real Madrid now happy to see this through. It says 7 minutes with not quite sure how long's left, but clean sheet away from home in Europe is something that been craving and that they haven't had a lot of this season.
Won in Kazakhstan back in September.
It was a long way from home.
Any further than that in this competition. Look back here. He's lost his footing as he found Rios. Now was he caught? Yes, he was. This is a free kick in a very promising position for Benfica.
He's saying that's the second yellow. Saying that's a promising position. Vinicius Junior tracking back, getting in front.
You can see Mourinho's point. I mean, the first yellow card for Vinicius Junior is contentious, to say the least. But he has got that to his name. Mourinho himself has got a yellow card now. And I think that might be two. And yeah, off you go to the posh seats, Jose. You
Wow.
see why he's angry. That will probably mean that he won't be on the touchline at the Bernabeu next week. Unless he finds his way into the dressing room in a kit skill, which has happened before in the career of Jose Mourinho.
Stranger things have happened, but I see his point.
That was a yellow card for Vini, bro.
Massive of contact.
That was a good stopping opportunity. That was a yellow card for Vini.
Rios taking the shot.
Now we know all about Benfica free kicks. he care any less than he did 20 years ago? No, he doesn't. Alicula has made way for Brahim Diaz. First job. Draft excluded behind the wall. Welcome to the game. Have a rest. Come on, have a lie down.
Imagine the squad this shit.
Disciplined some famous people in the last couple of minutes, but it's the one he didn't discipline. Just caused the storm. And we see the couple looking back here. It's deflected onto the roof of the goal. Courtois was lying on his back, just staring and praying.
Well, it's going wide initially. Courtois had it covered, and then all of a sudden, he was hoping and praying because there was nothing he could do. The best one in the world, he was watching to see if that went in.
Cindy Cabral's free kick found its way behind for this corner. Header waste by Valverde. Dedic. Courtois has come for it. Courtois has got it. Passing numbers. A measure of Real Madrid's overall control.
Just those moments for Benfica, a little surge, and they made the substitutions. There have just been moments in this second half, haven't they? It has been real control from Real Madrid. They've been happy to take the nil rather than just scoring, just take the nil.
I always imagine Jose Mourinho would have the Hexa result, but his record against former employers isn't all that great. Basically lost as many as he's won. Roma always had a tough time against Inter, same with Spurs against Chelsea. Didn't help his percentages. Benfica lost at Chelsea soon after he took over in September. And again 3 weeks ago was his first victory over Real Madrid in 6 attempts. As things stand, he's going to have to beat them again in their own backyard in a week's time. Benfica are going to leave on the tail of the unexpected, but here's Sudakov. Pavlidis, Rios. It's set up for Luka Bacchio. Pretty essential defending there. Tony Rudiger.
It's pretty spectacular and pretty vital from Tony Rudiger, and it was the better moments. I just thought the shot should have come away earlier in the centre of the goal. Someone just get the shot put through the ball.
12 added minutes. Ruben Diaz unable to retain possession, which is key now for Real Madrid. Barrera. Rios. Lucabacchio. It's another deflection and another corner.
He's asking for more from the crowd. Put the pressure on them these last 10 minutes, and it's too little too late. This is where Tony Rudiger loves putting his body on the line, getting something in the way.
Another good corner. It's Valverde who's able to deal with it. Vinicius Junior now is he caught there as he was. Yellow card for Sudakov.
Premeditated, knew what he was doing as soon as he knew he was going to get there second. For all their vulnerabilities in that game a few weeks ago, Real Madrid have shown another side to them tonight.
Such a confidence and such a responsibility about to be shown to Jorge Cestero. Won't be 20 until next month. They think very highly of the young midfield player at the Bernabeu. He's the one who's going to be asked to be the old head just to calm things down here. Old head in inverted commas. Otamendi. Lucabacchio's little flick doesn't come off. Howson. Never needs an invitation to strike forward.
Mbappe! Oh, fuck.
Like a relay runner looking over his shoulder for the baton. And the ball didn't come the side he expected. It's got a corner.
Seen it through Real Madrid, and they see these last minutes or so through.
Thiago Pitar, who's only 18, ready for a senior debut. Lloyd knows these players because he's been in charge of the junior sides during his 6 years on the Real Madrid coaching staff. And Thiago here will replace Camavinga. Well, he's joined Benfica a couple of years ago, but he's from Madrid. Had an outstanding game in the UEFA Youth League against Marseille a couple of weeks ago, and earned his elevation back into the senior squad, and he's on for his debut. Real Madrid corner. We've seen the two centre-backs are forward here. Tchouameni feels he's being held, and worse than that, he's being assaulted by improvised missiles being thrown.
Not for the first time tonight. Forward.
What the fuck is wrong with these Benfica fans, bro? They're so weird, bro.
Yeah, you can assume that UEFA will have noted all of this and may well take some action against the club for the actions of a section of their fans. And we all have paperwork to complete after this game.
They've been going at it all this time.
Truman catches the corner very comfortably. Early for Lucabacchio. Carreras has to watch it carefully. Sidney Cabral. Sudakov. Cabral. Dahl. Sudikov. He held off Thiago. Lukavakio couldn't return it to him. Really well done.
Come on, Mbappe. Come on, Mbappe. Mbappe, please, bro. Mbappe, please. Here you go, my fucking God. Vini, pass it to him.
That's all he needs to do. Dealt with that situation very responsibly. Could have gone glory hunting. A goal would have been the perfect way, another goal to round off his night, but no, possession and time are more important to Real Madrid right now.
Yeah, absolutely. This is where they are. See the game through, see it out. 5 minutes, and you want someone to see it through, use experience, know how any means possible. That's another one.
With European appearance for Real Madrid imminent for Dani Carvajal. Turned 34 last month. Alexander Arnold's done well to see the night out, given his lack of game time. Mbappe. It's been a pretty mature performance from Real Madrid, all things considered. Tchouaméni.
To say that they've shown so much poise as a group and as individuals in amongst seemingly horrific events that have been unfolding within the stadium or on the pitch. Something aimed at that throughout his career.
Winning another free kick. It's a totally different profile to the role that he held a couple of months ago with the club. His last 9 games with Big Sheridan, a whole new world to Arbeloa. Real Madrid are on the verge of winning the 7th of them. Carvajal takes over the captaincy from Valverde. He is the club captain.
He's just coming in straight in at left back, Carvajal. I feel that just there for that little bit of experience for throwing 3 minutes. A bit more game time, a few minutes on the pitch for him.
Happy homecoming for Carreras. Rios. Sidney Cabral. Otamendi. Well, unlike the closing stages of the game 3 weeks ago, they're not throwing everything at this. We're going to see Truman come forward. This might come from Lukavakio. Carvajal hasn't cleared it. And he has seen it bounce out of play. Which Jose Mourinho will feel are still very much in this tie.
One goal is nothing really when you think about it, but I have to say the element of control that they've shown. Not sure what he's showing.
Prison break. Oh, he's made him laugh. Maybe a wry grin.
It's still going. It's been going for 100 minutes or so now.
Alexander-Arnold. He's had a good night. That's a good pass too. Left foot. Mbappe. Again, happy to run down the clock. In the corner.
Well, you feel a goal now will seal the tie, really. One goal, yes. 2 goals going back to the Bernabeu.
But Courtois not coming forward, no?
I'm not sure that it's that essential. They've still got 90 minutes.
It's a tradition here. I mean, look at this stuff being thrown onto the field. And look at the nature of the abuse. We'll sleep well tonight. It's been a hot game one way and another to handle. Still they come, the missiles.
I just can't see how he's been portrayed as a villain of the piece in all this. So I was there moment when he scored that goal.
Certain people just do not belong in certain places. Like, for
It's
example,
been a bad bit at times tonight, the Stadium of Light. It's been a darkness around some of the moon. He can't wait to blow that whistle for the last time. Still they come. I mean, that's a full bottle of water. I don't know how you turn your back on it, really. You know it's coming. Trimming punches. Germany can't control. Sudikov can't escape, or can he?
Mbappe, please score for me, bro. Mbappe, please, bro. Mbappe, please.
Mbappe!
Shitty ass nigga, man.
Diaz, he just couldn't quite control the ball. Well, Real Madrid win.
Fuck Mbappe. Nah, for real, bro. Fuck Mbappe, man. Vinicius Jr. delivered. Mbappe made me lose my fucking bet. All I needed was this fucking goofy nigga to score 2 fucking goals. Is it that hard to do, Mbappe? Is it hard to score 2 fucking goals, Mbappe? Huh? You made me lose my fucking money, bro. You had so many fucking chances, but you missed all of them. If you scored even 2 of the chances, I would have cashed out. Look at me. I'm eating Popeyes. I'm eating Popeyes, Mbappe. I'm eating Popeyes chicken sandwich because of you, bro. I'm eating Popeyes for the next 3 fucking days because of you, Mbappe. I put all my money on Mbappe to score 2 fucking goals. That monkey ass nigga did not score. Now look at me eating fucking Popeyes chicken sandwich. This is gonna be my food for the next 3 days because I give all my money to Mbappe. All you have to do was score. For fuck's sake, Mbappe. Anyways, chat, this is it, man. Fuck Real Madrid. Fuck Mbappe.